Good day, my name is Jeanette Terbal from MAB 12, and today I'm going to be talking about the implementation of point-to-point public transportation system here in the Philippines. In a time of increasing inequality in our country, there has been several issues rising from determining as to how people born from poor households face the lack of economic mobility. I'm sure that you're well aware of the train law or the war on drugs that took effect during this administration. For people like you who came from the middle or the high class, it is hard for you to consider or to acknowledge people or lifestyles that you have no experience with, and it is easier for you to ignore problems that don't seem to affect you personally. Let me reveal to you the harsh reality. The poor are being deprived of opportunities that people like you, people like us, are privileged enough to experience. Now, believe me or not, I'm not here in front of you to talk about the complicated issue of economic mobility. But the reason why I talked about it is because I believe that a good public transportation system has the power to move humanity to a more sustainable future. So, could point to point public transportation be the answer? I'm not saying that we should give up our own cars and start riding buses everywhere, but what I'm saying is that we should rethink of how we make these individualistic decisions. Because the only issue that I see here is accessibility. Let me give you a scenario. If you lived past a kilometer from the bus terminal, that kind of resource makes it much less accessible for you because then you have to walk further to reach it, right? According to a study from the Harvard University in 2015, suggests the idea of how efficient public transportation system can alleviate poverty. And according to Asian Development Bank, extreme poverty has been affecting 18.4 million Filipinos across the country that has resulted to child labor, malnutrition, crimes, and many more. I dare you to find a city in the Philippines that doesn't struggle with these things. You see, the public transportation system is a mass issue. It affects all of us. But the problem is we treat it individually as if it's something that benefits me and only me or you. We often think that I'm not gonna take the bus today because the line on the bus takes too long. We can't blame ourselves for thinking in this manner. But the question is, what is really standing between the way things are to the way things could be? So I'm just going to be leaving you with a few words. Think less of how you or I can get there and start thinking of how we can get there. Thank you.